Okay, so we're going to be doing a pretty good intermediate song today. If that, I mean, this should be a pretty good song for even some beginners, which is rare with Dave Matthews Band songs. And this one was originally called "Don't Burn the Pig" and ended up being called "Pig" on the Before These Crowded Streets album. Don't know why they changed it or why it's called "Pig" there and not in the early days or whatever, but anyways, it's there's one little stretch here in the beginning. It's pretty decent, but like I said, other than that, pretty straightforward. Strumming patterns are gonna switch up a little bit in this song, and I'll talk about that as we go. But so this the very beginning right here is gonna be the intro and the verse, and really it's kind of hard to hear because Boyd Tinsley's violin is really the predominant instrument, obviously, there in the beginning. But just the rhythm that Dave's playing back there, back in the background, is forefinger on the A string, 7th fret, pinky on the 9th fret D string. And you're just going to strum those two. We're going to stretch that forefinger all the way over to 5. Keep your pinky on 9 throughout this entire intro. So you're strumming both of those, then you're just going to strum. You can kind of strum all that together as well on that one, or you can just hit that 5th fret on the E string. And all you're doing is just sliding up 7 and 9, 7 on the E string, and still 9 on the D string. And that's it. That's that whole verse and intro right there. And then we will go into kind of the chorus right here, and it's gonna go. So what that's going to be is I just flatten out on an A chord, and on this one, sometimes a lot of people will do the A chord like that. You're really going to have to do it here because we're going to stretch up here to the E string on the 4th fret. So flatten out. We're not going to hear much of the B string, so you don't have to worry about that so much as the D and the G strings right there, and hit that A string whenever you're hitting that chord right there, that open A. And all you're doing, you're bringing your ring finger up here to the E string 4th fret. And then right after that, you're going straight into this chord right here. And hitting that twice. So we're on the E string 2nd fret, A string and D string 4th frets, and your middle finger's not on anything. So I'm just going. All right, and that's, like I said, pretty straightforward. That's just the chorus right there. And then once we're getting into "Come sister, my brother, shake up your bones," that's just going to be G, A, and then we'll be coming here at the B, and on a G chord, if you're not super familiar, you're going to be the 3rd fret. You're going to have your middle finger on the E string, low E, and then we'll have our ring finger on the B, pinky on the high E. Our forefinger is going to be the only one on the 2nd fret, right there on the A string. And when you're hitting these, you're going to be strumming all 6 strings. And then when you hit on the A, you're going to be strumming the last 5. Because this is a really powerful, loud kind of part of the song. So and then we're going from there, we're going to go right here to forefinger on the A string, 2nd fret, and then we'll have our ring finger and pinky on the D and the G string on the 4th fret. You're going to move that straight up, and you'll be on the E, the A, and the D, still on the 2nd, 4th, 4th. So we'll go. Come, sister, my brother, shake up your bones. And then when he goes through it that second time, he switches these two right here. He goes from here to there instead of there to here. Okay, same chords, you're just playing them, you're just swapping them out. Okay, so we're still playing that G. Come, sister, my brother, shake up your bones, shake up your feet. I'm saying, open up and let the rain come pouring in. See? So it's... Alright, and you just keep switching those back and forth with every other time that you play it. And last part of this song is that love, love, what more is there? So it's just... And again, pretty straightforward and simple. We are on the E and the G right here on the 4th fret, E and G. And our forefinger's right over here on the D string on the 2nd fret. And then all I did right there, I moved from the 4th fret on the E string to the 3rd fret on the E string. And then after I'm from there, I'm putting, just taking everything off, still leaving my pinky right there on the 4th fret G string, and then we're just going to bring our forefinger over here to the E string. Make sure when you're strumming this chord though, you are muting that A string with the fat part of the underside of your finger, and then all you're doing is moving your pinky from 4 to 3 on the G string for that last note. Okay, so we'll do that again slowly. And that's it. That's it for that. Fun little side note for anyone who likes Dave Matthews Band as much as I do. The outro for Pig, I can't recall the first part of it. This just came to mind. I wasn't planning on talking about this, but I might do a different tutorial on this. But that little, the little kind of outro on Before These Crowded Streets is there's actually what he's playing in there, not in the very beginning part. Like I said, I wish I could remember exactly how the very first part of the outro goes. But in that, I'm not going to teach this, but because like I said, I might keep this for another lesson, but go listen to it. It's pretty cool. There's a, they play it quickly. The exact same chords and notes for Deed Is Done, which they play on the Live at Luther College. It's somewhere, I can't remember exactly where they play it down here. If you listen, anyways, I'm wasting your time, but if you listen to the end of, in that outro, if you really listen to the guitar on the outro to Pig, he's actually playing the same chords as Deed Is Done, so it's that. So kind of some fun little Dave Matthews Band trivia for you, I guess, or whatever. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was helpful. Hopefully I didn't waste too much of your time there at the end. Questions, comments, song requests, or anything that you want to learn, let me know in the comments. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Thanks.